Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today it is July 16th, 2025, and the top news for crypto is as follows. We will start our current episode with Standard Chartered, which is the first big bank in the United Kingdom to now offer spot exchanges in Bitcoin and Ethereum for institutional customers. Thus, another bank enters encryption and will gradually extend to other coins. Continuing on an institutional level, we will go to news for our stablecoins and go to Citigroup, which enters stablecoin after JPMorgan. Citigroup explores the stablecoins field and agrees to issue its own discretion while providing protection and management solutions. And at this point, since we are talking about JPMorgan, let me tell you that they are also looking for their own stablecoin. In a teleconference, Jamie Dimon, the man who believes that the crypto is useless and Bitcoin is a bubble, said the bank plans to deal more with stablecoins, although he questioned their practical use compared to traditional payments. He said he believes stablecoins are really, but he doesn't know why you would like a stablecoin instead of a simple payment. And the simple answer to this is why. Stablecoins, which are obviously based on blockchain, are much higher technology than existing systems and offer benefits for these basic reasons. Moving on, we will go to companies that buy encryption, and we will go to MiCA, who continues to buy Bitcoin. Specifically, he completed the acquisition of a minority capital of 2Prime, an institutional investment consulting firm that manages $1.75 billion in assets, gave about $20 million and increased the company's BTC from 500 to 2,000. Moving on, we will return to Sharplink, which we had just seen in previous episodes of Crypto News, a company that recently bought Ethereum. However, it buys many Ethereum, resulting in a $280,706, worth $867 million, making the largest owner of Ethereum on the planet. In addition, it has also surpassed the Ethereum Foundation. The Foundation, which is the company that built Ethereum, has 241,000 Ethereum, and this company now has 280,000 Ethereum. And after this impressive number, we will move on to Fidelity, which is the largest owner of Metaplanet. Metaplanet is the Asian strategy, and this company only buys Bitcoin and has a value of $816 million, or 12.9% of Metaplanet. Going to our coins, we will go to Bitcoin, and we will go for another day to a whale from the Satoshi-era, which moved the 4.6 billion Bitcoin, and all of them moved after 14 years. The coins that have been moved are 40,010 Bitcoin, and from another article we learned that some of this money was sold. Thus, according to this article, 9,000 BTCs were sold, worth about $1 billion through Galaxy Digital. So this phalanx got some profits after 14 years. Moving from our phalanxes, we will also go to Ripple, which confirms its intention to get a MiCA license to expand its activities to cryptocurrencies and stablecoins throughout the European Economic Area. Let's say that what happened is that Ripple went to Cointelegraph and confirmed that he wanted to get a MiCA license for the XRP. So these are the only things we know, and definitely very good news about Ripple. Going back to Ripple, we will go to ISO 2022, this bank protocol that has XRP. Thus, basically, the US federal bank has implemented this protocol, which enhances the effectiveness of payments and affects altcoins such as XRP. As I guess you already know, XRP is running with this protocol, so XRP and Fed could work together. However, this is not the only thing that could have some collaboration with the American Federal Reserve. This protocol is also used by Stellar, Quant, HBAR, IOTA, Algorand, and even Cardano, if I'm not mistaken. However, as we know from Crypto News, XRP has the best interconnections in the US. And moving on to the latest news about the XRP, we will go to California, where California's governor, Mr. Newsom, launched a new team for the effectiveness of the government. This group includes people from Ripple, Coinbase, MoonPay, and other companies in the field to advise and promote effectiveness for the government's cooperation. Its aim is to strengthen the cooperation between the California regulators and the leaders of the branch so that the encryption market can manage properly. And for the latest news of the day, we will go to the crypto market penguin, Pengu token. Its price has increased by 95% this week, as Coinbase has changed its Pengu NFT profile, and there are many rumors of its approval at ETF, which have paid close attention. For this reason, Pengu has made 120% on the 7-day timetable. And all these things we literally said 2 days ago to Crypto News, the article says nothing new I mentioned in this episode. And it's time to go to our favorite encryption market, with Bitcoin standing at $117,000 at a price that seems at present at least not wanting to go further. So at this point, the US inflation number came out and is much better than they were expecting, because they are expected to increase by 3% from 2.8%, but only increased by 2.9%. However, with this new development, we have no changes to reduce interest rates in the US. We still have a 97% chance that there will be no cuts this month. That wraps up the top news for crypto today, the 16th of July, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.